Hello friends, welcome. We're here again. Let me settle this camera up. We're here again with our daily message while we are quarantined. We are distant, socially distanced, yet we're spiritually connected. And happy Passover to everybody. I hope you guys are well and happy and doing well in your respective places. I wanted to discuss today a very special mitzvah, a very special thing that Jews do around the world, starting from Passover all the way to the holiday of Shavuot. And that is, some of you know, is the mitzvah of Omer, counting of the Omer. What is this? What are we doing? What is it all about? What's going on? And as we always do here, we're going to discuss the technicals. We'll discuss the how it works technically, and then we'll discuss in detail more of a spiritual level of what's going on at the same time. So, in the times of the temple, there was a special Omer offering brought in the temple every single day. Omer literally means a measurement. It's a specific measurement. A specific measurement of barley was brought every single day in the temple, and the high priest would take it and wave it and do an offering towards Hashem. That's what the Omer offering was back in the day of the temple. At the same time, from when Passover started, the Jews would count 49 days. 49 days until Shavuot. Shavuot's the holiday where we receive the Torah. 49 days of counting. The 50th day is Shavuot, when we actually got the Torah. So, again, the counting of the Omer is a daily offering that happened in the temple. And then today, what it means to us is we would count every single day of this Omer period, which is a time that we do countings every single day in the temple. We do counting every day. We count the day, the weeks, the day of the Omer, and then the weeks and the days that it corresponds, and then leading up to when we receive the Torah at Sinai. Now, that is one thing that happens on the Omer. That happens every single day, every night. When does the day start in Judaism? It starts by the night. That's why when we have any holiday, it starts the night before. Friday night is Shabbat. Why is Friday night Shabbat? Because the day starts in Judaism when the night falls the day before. So when is the Omer counted? The Omer is counted when? The night before. So every single night, starting from Thursday night this past week, every single night we count the Omer. Okay, so night falls, we do a special blessing. You guys can check it out. There's a very good app I encourage all of you guys to get. It's called Omer Counter. I'm sure it's definitely on Apple. I'm sure it's also on other platforms. Omer Counter. You get Omer Counter, and then that's going to help you out with the daily Omer. Now, pause. Put that into a little box. We'll come back to it in a moment. The next thing that happened on this period of time is that Rabbi Akiva, which was a great sage in the Talmudic era, he had 24,000 students. And 24,000 students in this same period of the Omer all passed away, died from a plague. They died. And it was a period of great mourning. Rabbi Akiva is credited with the Torah that we have today. The fact that we have Torah the way it is today was credited to Rabbi Akiva and his great scholarly work and his teachings. And he was an incredible teacher. He had 24,000 students that died in this period. So therefore, right now, it's a mourning period. What does it mean, mourning? How do we mourn? Because of what happened so many thousands of years ago. So there's a couple of customs. Some have a custom that in this period they don't cut their hair. Some have a custom in this period that they don't get weddings. They don't have weddings. They don't go to live concerts. They don't have to go to live concerts, and also don't have weddings. And this is where this other part as well happens. And fine, all right. So now we have those two items that happened in the Omer. Let's go back to the first item, which is what happened in the temple, and let's go Kabbalistically for a second. So, as we always say here, put on your seatbelts. We're about to go Kabbalistic. All right, we're about to go Kabbalistic. So what's going on Kabbalistically? So spiritually speaking, the counting of the Omer is a preparation for the Jewish people from when they left Egypt to go and receive the Torah. As it says in the Bible, Shalach ami ve'avduni. That send my people out. That God is saying, send the people out of Egypt. Why? For what is the reason why we have the exodus of Egypt? For what? Shalach ami ve'avduni. To send the Jewish people should leave Egypt. For what? That they should come to Mount Sinai and receive the Torah from God. Receive the handbook, the blueprints of how to live life. So the entire Exodus was for what? Was for the idea of accepting the Torah. Was for God receiving the Torah, was for giving the Jewish people the Torah. So it's a spiritual journey. So the 49 days of the Omer is a spiritual journey. It's a journey of going step by step. How does Kabbalah marry this idea? So Kabbalistically, there are 7 emotional attributes. 7. There's kindness, there's strength, there's Tiferet, which is a good balance of the two. Then you go into victory. There's many different, 7 different attributes, which is not time now to go into it. But if there's, how many days do we say in the Omer? 49 days. What's 7 times 7? Very good, 49. How does that work? Every single day, every week, there's 7 weeks, 49 days. Every week is another one of these 7 attributes. And every day of the week is another attribute within the attribute. So I'm going to confuse you, but hold it all together. If the first week is kindness, what is the first day of the first week? Kindness within kindness. What is the second day? Strength within kindness. And these are beautiful meditations. And again, download this app. This app is called Omer Counter. Omer Counter. If you download the app Omer Counter, you're going to have a daily meditation. It's a beautiful thing to do while you're doing this incredible mitzvah of spiritual growth, is to also make it meaningful. So these are all, words, but make it meaningful. And I'll give you an example. Kindness means love. Kindness is giving. Kindness is uncalculated giving, uncalculated love. And obviously that's good, but it's not good. Because if you give and give and give, when you can't give, then you get resentful. So you need to be able to balance. You need to have a balance. So you need to have kindness balanced with Tiferet. Tiferet, the idea of Tiferet is perfect balance. That's the deal with Tiferet is, perfect balance. You have kindness, perfect balance. That's one example. But there are many other examples of how we work internally. So while we're doing this incredible mitzvah of Sfirat Omer, of counting of the Omer, it's also a good time to use it, an opportunity to use it as personal growth and meditations and personal growth. So I encourage you all to download the app again and do it, because it's an incredible time to do that. Now, if there's one thing that you should be investing in, is investing in yourself. The best thing to improve is yourself. You can't change your mother-in-law. You can't change your siblings. You can't change your friends. You can change yourself. That's the best thing to invest in. And the Omer's message is invest in yourself. Invest in self-development. Invest in becoming a better person internally. That is the whole message of the Omer. That we have TIKUN OLAM. Everyone says TIKUN OLAM. We're going to change the world. We're going to make the world a better place. We're going to be having a beautiful, everyone's responsible for TIKUN OLAM. Yes, TIKUN OLAM, number 1, starts from within. And TIKUN OLAM comes from a verse in the Torah called Letaken OLAM, to fix the world. But we forget sometimes the next 2 words afterwards. B'malchut shakai, with the kingship of God. Fix the world with the kingship of God. So it's not just enough to do good work, which is good. That's also God's will. But bring God into your daily life. That is a message of the Omer. Internal transformation, internal growth, internal development. That is a message of the Omer. So today's a beautiful day. We are counting day number 3 in the Omer. Day number 3 in the Omer. Day number 3 in the Omer. Sorry, day number 4 in the Omer. I'm not sure. One of the two. Day number 3 or 4 in the Omer. I got to double check. But the point is to take the day, read the meditation, meditate on it for 1 minute, for 60 seconds, and try to become self-developed. All the best. Wishing you a beautiful day. And again, if you know anybody in Loudoun that needs help, reach out. We are here. Our task force is up and running. Anything essentials, medical, food, whatever you need, we are here for you. Wishing you a happy day, a simcha day, a healthy day, a development day, and all the best. And we'll see you tomorrow at noon with our daily message.